Fuel prices are ridiculous. They might as well be standing there ready to rod you with a fuel nozzle when you drive in there. There is no justice in a world where the criminals make the laws. Welcome back to Retro Rebuild. I'll be your host, Dirk Diggler. In the most recent Fiesta videos, we rebuilt the carburetor and had a muck about with early prehistoric dealership cash grab early computers. There's lots of other Fiesta videos on this channel as well if you'd like to check them out, including changing valve stem oil seals and doing the valve clearances, changing suspension arms and brake calipers and the pads, rear shoes, and also painting in the rain. And also some electrical troubleshooting, some fault finding. I'll be surprised if I ever buy a car and the indicators actually work on it. Right, it's like Christmas. We have some goodies here, including a new crankshaft sensor that I was calling a knock sensor last time. Yeah. I was calling the fuel filter a fuel pump as well. You know. But also a new coil, an intermotor one, and also a brand new old stock ESC, electric spark control module. But I've took a gamble. This one, this brand new one, is 91AB12A297LB. Now I don't know if this has any coloration. I don't know if this has any cauliflower or anything, but the one on here is 89FB and the same digits on it are 12A297AB. So the middle digits are the same, but the outer one's different. Now I'm hoping they were pretty much all compatible with the 4 cylinders Fords, these ones. But I know I should have tried the coil and the crank sensor first, but this was 70 quid. It was too good to pass up for a brand new one, and people were selling used ones for like over 200 and odd quid, which mightn't work, so it's worth a pop, isn't it? Let's pop this one off. I've already tried starting it this morning just in case it decided to start on a fluke, and it hasn't. I'll show you what else I've been doing to this as well. I removed the back of this as well the other day. I used the Dremel to like put better slots in these screw things on the back and removed it, thinking it'd give us access to the back of the circuit board, but it hasn't. All it did was remove it from the faceplate thing, so and I couldn't see anymore. I've been picking the gel thing out, trying to have a look, trying to see if anything obvious. Maybe it's something to do with them 2 chips, but anyway, nope, it was a no bueno. The middle digits are the same, but the first 4 and the last 2 letters are different. But it seemed to be like that on a lot of them, and a lot of them seem to advertise this one or that number as Granada and Fiesta, so I run the risk of completely breaking the circuit board as well if I try and pry it out, but which I will do once I've got someone working on this, because I'd like to see more, see what's going on with this. Surely, is there an override? Can you do something? I don't know. Maybe there's someone out there, somewhere out there. Right, so let's plug in this brand new ESC and the car should fire right up. If that don't work, we've got the crank sensor and a new coil. You might be thinking, why has he bought so many parts for this? Well, normally a broken or an abandoned car takes more than a new set of wheels and a valet. Coil is firing on that as well though, but is it firing correctly? Is this telling it to fire wrongly? First port of call, let's fit the ESC. Right, let's kick her over. Let's put a battery on first. Nope. Right, crank sensor. Crank sensor is down here in the gearbox. There's the plug on it, the spring clip, and torque. Not sure what torque it is because it hasn't got it written on it. Probably like a D25 or next one up or something like that, but it's the one that fits. It's the torque dirty to me. Talk dirty to me. Out with the old, in with the new. There's a way of testing them, isn't there? Maybe we'll test it, and it might be perfectly fine, this thing. How old do you reckon this is? Will it have Ford printed on it? We'll test it anyway. We've got a spare if anything works. Right, let's crank her. It's no bueno. Right, let's change the coil. The coil is firing, but is it firing correctly? So let's disconnect the battery and change the coil. If that doesn't work, I've got 5 litres of petrol and a match. Couldn't afford the 10 litres of petrol, so I'll have to watch it burn slowly. Surely that'll get us the views on social media. Right, coil is down here on the back of the engine. Let's whip that off. How does it come off? What's on it? Just looks like posi drive's on it. Right, posi drive, gonna try and see if we'll come easy. Kind of get much of a screwdriver in there, like. Try and see, hang on. It's posi drive, but it's got like the slot run through the middle, so it looks like it takes both. So I've got it like a flathead on a ratchet. See if I can get a better purchase on it. I've got the first two, but I can't get much purchase on the ones at the bottom. I'm gonna jack the car up and get to it from underneath and see if so I get better leverage on them. Right, she's up in the air. It's a nice day for tinkering. Let's disconnect all the HT leads. Get off, you bastard. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's disconnect the battery as well. Right, and we'll crawl under here with the old flathead on the ratchet. Not much room under. Whoa! Got the camera on reverse. Hang on a minute. There we go. Up in there, above the fuel filter. Well, that's a bit. Am I going to get a camera on me in here? Oh, put my hand up there between drive shaft and exhaust. I'll get into there. Oh, there's a good close-up of a nut there. Top-notch camera work. Can you see it? Hang on a minute. Right, cramping my arm. There's a coil there. Get over here. So there we have it. There is the coil off with a Ford sticker on it. Do you reckon this is the original? Got to be, isn't it? So if this is the original, it's 36-year-old. There's the new coil, the intermotor. Whoa, well packaged, like passing the parcel. Yep. Cool. Old coil, new coil, cup of tea, and a Cadbury's vegetable oil bar. Saddens me this. They take more and more and they give you less and less. Look at the size of that, man. No way. I can nearly taste the chocolate cutting through that vegetable oil. Let's fit up the new coil and pray. There's a little awkward bastard coil off. We'll let her down. Need to find the little bolt that goes in there to lock this. Right, let's hook up the HT leads. I'm assuming it's the same as this one, where it tells you the cylinder numbers on the sides, 1, 4, 2, 3, because there's no destructions in here. So let's just try that first, eh? Right, I've got the old coil here for reference. Four, 3 at the bottom. Oh well, bit of a disappointing ending that. Well, for me anyway. Don't know about yous. But I tried switching it back over to the old ESC as well to make sure the coil hadn't fixed it, but this was wrong and nothing. And then I gapped the plugs while I had my phone on charge, and it kind of went a little bit, but nothing. So I tried cleaning them again, nothing. So it's got me baffled. Like, you cannot set timing on these as well either. It's controlled by this, isn't it? And it's a coil. So what to check next? Could it be this and this is still knackered and I bought a one that is not compatible with it? You know, I don't know. Does anyone know any info on these? It was too good to pass up, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't want to pay a few £100 for a used one. I don't know. Maybe if I could try one of someone else's car and it works, and then I know it was definitely that. But this is the reality, people. On an actual broken or abandoned car, they need more than just a valet and an oil change. Don't let YouTube fool you. There's too many of them, isn't there? Anyway, I'm not finished this fight. We'll see. And maybe I need to get a Viva video done the next one. Spent too long on this little Fiesta, but there will be another Fiesta video. And what should I check? Should I start checking the grounds? You know, like off the engine and that, and shall I check the start? I might whip the starter motor off and make sure it's, you know, and not just, know what I mean? Anyway, it's all just, I've got to stop saying anyway. Anyway, it's all just fun. If this was back in the day and this was me daily, I'd be looking through the ad trader now, scrolling through for cars under 250. Used to be cars under 250, didn't it? For a motor to get us to work and back. But it's not. It's just mucking about. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra-ski!